At their second meeting, I think the Global Commission really got into the substance of the many issues about the future of work that we need to discuss. So we spent a lot of time in the Commission dealing, to give you some examples, with the effects of technological innovation, one of the big stories, dealing with skills development, dealing with equality and women's issues, dealing with new development models, and actually also looking at the very broad question of work and society. So I think this is a moment when the Commission really went in further depth into some of the key issues. But I think there are 2 or 3 next steps, and we've got to be pretty quick now because the time frame is short. Firstly, the Commission has decided to convene a number of technical outreach meetings to look at key issues where the Commission considers it needs to deepen its knowledge further, to fill in some of the gaps. And to give you some examples, one is on the implications of big data and artificial intelligence. We're talking a great deal about these factors, but do we really understand as yet what they mean for the world of work? So that's one area. Let me emphasise as well the Commission's intention to think more about the rural economy and the agricultural sector, reflecting the need of the Commission and our Future of Work initiative to cover all areas of the world of work. We're not just looking from the most advanced countries. In addition, we're going to reach out to other international and regional organisations. There are many of them working on the future of work, and it seems sensible and necessary to sort of compare notes about how we're performing. And perhaps the last point is, I think the Commission is well aware that many of our member states, our governments, workers and employers, they want to be informed. They want to know a little bit more about what the Commission is doing, the direction of its work. So we're going to organise as well some contact meetings with our member states to fill that need. The Global Commission will publish its report probably at the beginning of 2019, our centenary year. And let's be clear, the Commission wants a concise, strategic political document with clear action-oriented policy recommendations that will make a difference. That report will be communicated to our member states, but will then be sent to our centenary conference in June of 2019 here in Geneva. This is the culminating point of our Future of Work initiative. The governing body of the ILO will decide, or at least discuss in March, how the report will be dealt with at the conference and with a view to what type of outcome document. These are discussions which remain pending at this point.